G'day you Sevens. Now this next video I'm going to be showing you how to incorporate sound or things like music, for example. Now so firstly, just like what we showed you the last video, you can see that we'll need to import some of the sounds. So I'm just going to go up to File and Import. Now I'm just going to go back to my promotional video, and you'll see that there is a piece of audio here, and I'm just going to import that folder. And it's going to go straight here to the audio clips here. So you can see here that this is the sound here. If I just play that for a little bit, you can see that there's already some sound coming through, because you can see the waves obviously happening on the right hand side here. So once again, if you just simply drag your audio clip and place it over the top of your timeline, that is a way that you can do that. But just before I show you that, I just want to show you something else that's really, really important that I want you to get used to as well. Now, anytime that you drag in a piece of footage, just like what I showed you last time with those two images, how you've got the video and you've got the audio together. So anytime that you drag a clip in here, it's always going to have the audio assigned to it. So with this piece of footage that I've got for you here, so if I play that for a second.
Action. Hey, guess what I'm getting for my birthday?
You've already got some audio that's here, but what you can do if you wanted to is right click on the clip, head down to unlink, and then what you can do, you've just unlinked the video and the audio together. So in case if you didn't want the video, you can just simply get rid of the video, but then you've still got...
Guess what I'm getting for my birthday?
Then you've still got the sound there as well. So that's something else that you should also consider, especially later on if you're going to be adding in any of those sorts of things. Now, you're going to be using this clip at the moment as the starting point for your promotional video, because essentially what you're going to be promoting in your video is the hoverboard, and I want you to have some shots of the hoverboard in your video. So essentially that's what you're going to be getting for your birthday. Now, so as I said, that's going to be the starting point, but I'm also going to show you in later videos how to add in transitions, how to add in titles, and also you'll notice that she's filmed in front of a green screen. So I'm actually going to show you how to do some green screen later on in some videos ahead. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this audio clip in here. But before I do that, there's a little bit of footage right at the start. Action. That's not needed. So I would go from about here, because the first couple of seconds is just that she's rolling and then they say action. So just like I showed you in the previous video, if you head down to the razor tool, I'm just going to splice that in half, get rid of this, put that here, and then drag that over to the front here. So if I play this now.
Hey, guess what I'm getting for my birthday?
It's a good start, and then as you can see, the rest of it, I'm not going to need that, so I'm just going to go to my razor tool, and I'm going to splice that there, and get rid of that remaining part there. And then you might be able to add in some of the footage of all the hoverboards that are there, and you can mix and match that to the best of your ability. But this piece of music is what you're going to be using as a starting point. So if you drag that into your A2 section, and then if you just play that back for a second and listen to it and see what it sounds like.
Hey, guess what I'm getting for my birthday?
You can see that the music slowly starts to come in to the key point. Now, another thing too, especially at the end of your piece of music, you might want to add in a fade out to the music. And there's ways in which you can do that, but that one slowly just fades out anyway. But let's say, for example, the music goes up to about here, and I'm going to get rid of that. So once again, just go down to the razor tool, click there, and then I'll get rid of that. And to add in a bit of a fade out at the end of this piece of music here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up the top here to the effects section, make sure you go down to audio transitions, go to crossfade, and I'm going to be adding in this constant gain. So if you just drag that and put that at the end of the clip, and then you'll see that there's a little cursor there that says the constant gain. So if you just double click on that, then you can set the transition duration of that fade out. Now I'm going to put that to about 3 seconds and click OK. So if I play this now, and as you can see, fades out. Okay, so that is something that I'd also like you to incorporate as part of your video as you make your promotional video to the best of your ability. One other thing that I would strongly suggest to you all, please, is to make sure every now and then, always go and click on File and Save. Save project. Very, very important. Keep that a bit of a habit as you go along. Good luck, guys.